Hi everybody, sorry for the late start here on the broadcast. This is the special edition of the Cape Cod High School Hockey Game of the Week. Live on Twitch via Twitter, it is Marshfield High School against Plymouth North. And we are underway here at Armstrong Arena, home of Plymouth. It is a 1-0 lead. You've seen the goal that was scored on the far side of the ice. Without the play-by-play, I saw the goal scorer was Will Doherty for Marshfield. So that's where we're at. My name is Jim McCabe, and you Marshfield fans may remember me from one game previous last year versus Barnstable. And so here's the deal. The Marshfield folks asked me this season if I would like to broadcast some of their games, and I said absolutely, I would love to. Of course, with the pandemic happening, everything's been just absolutely crazy. One of the side effects of the pandemic is the home rink for Marshfield High School Hogmock Arena in Pembroke not allowing games to be streamed just based on individual rink policy this year. And so, unfortunately, we haven't had the chance to get any Marshfield games on before this one, but we are here for this one now, and we're watching. So this is a home game for Plymouth North. So you folks watching for Plymouth North, the homerism scale isn't going to be quite so severe, but to let you know, this was the request of Marshfield High School. So this is a de facto home broadcast for them, but under the umbrella of the Cape Cod High School Hockey Game of the Week, which is an independent operation by yours truly, and we're going to say a special South Shore edition. My apologies for getting here just on time, and I had a hockey game broadcast at noon up in North Andover, and then that game went long, and also the lovely traffic of Boston slowing things down even further. So here now, broadcasting from ice level. We got folks filming a game up behind me. I looked a few times back, and kind of the body language, am I in your way? Doesn't appear to be. But this looks like a pretty good viewpoint right here. All right, so I got the roster. So I'm going to be able to tell you some names here, as I haven't done that yet. No play-by-play from me. Let's start that right now with Marshfield wearing the green jerseys. Green with a white waist, and Plymouth North with the white jerseys, blue pants, and blue shoulders. And the puck controller for Marshfield here and playing it out was Jake Hemingway. Now Plymouth North is going to just get the red line and dump one in. They're going to get an offensive zone faceoff here, as it was right in on the starting goaltender for Marshfield. That's Aiden Healy, captain for the Marshfield Rams. And starting goaltender for Plymouth North is Zach Cormier. Starting to say his name there prematurely. Zach Cormier in net for Plymouth North has given up the one goal to Marshfield's Will Doherty early on in this one. Puck on the far side will be here for the Plymouth North shoots twice end. But through the stanchions, I think you can see the rink pretty decently on both sides of the ice. Plymouth North trying to keep this pinned in, and it's a success for them. However, further puck movement resulted in Marshfield almost getting it out. This Plymouth North skater was able to take it along, and pass was Carter Mento. Further development here, Marshfield will get this out to neutral. Loose stick out on the ice, the puck has gone by it, and Plymouth North fighting for control shallow in their own zone. And here comes a man skating on the near side. It's Jim Lawrence. Lawrence not able to progress further on the trip down the right wing into the Marshfield zone. And puck moved along the end boards. This is a blue kick plate here at Armstrong Arena. Personally, this is my first time at this arena. And a save is made on a hard shot that came in. Aiden Healy. It stays in play. We got the safety netting here all around the rink, so no pucks are coming out on this side. Cross this one off the list of ice rinks here in Plymouth, Massachusetts. Aired out to neutral from the Marshfield zone, and then this Plymouth North skater Lawrence is going to backhand it in, and Plymouth North getting new players out onto the ice. Delayed offside briefly on Plymouth North. Marshfield getting it out to neutral, and PN, I'll call them that for now as an abbreviation. Now getting the puck in their own zone and the carry along out to neutral. Marshfield clogs up center ice. And now shuffled back into the Marshfield zone. We're down to 9 minutes in the first period. Still the 1-0 lead for Marshfield. And Plymouth North getting this back in the offensive zone. Man's gonna, not sure what he wanted to do there, pass or cut to the net and shoot. Looked like he was caught between the two choices, was Dylan Deering. And we've gotten a penalty as our first penalty of the game. An interference call against Marshfield. This is on Jared Wright. First power play of the game belonging to Plymouth North. And the face-off win for Plymouth North, but not able to keep it in the zone. Evan Halsey is going to go all the way down. And the breakout progressing into neutral for Plymouth North, but Marshfield sending it back into the offensive zone. And the man short-handed digging on this, getting hit hard, was Jake Mastrangelo. And Marshfield kills more time off this penalty. Now, man's going to be able to rush along where I thought he was. As a matter of fact, a big hit applied on Carter Mento from Jake Hemingway. Re-entry on the zone for Plymouth North, swept across the front of the net by Kevin Norwood. And now it's going to be flipped on by Joe Lawrence, and scramble time in the area of the Marshfield net. The puck stays out. We got a good view for any hits that come on the near side boards in this zone. And it's a puck pass along, shot just wide of the net by Joe Lawrence. And the dance on and the shot. It's a save made. That shot taken by Norwood for Plymouth North. Scramble time cleared out of the zone after that. Mr. Jared Wright is to my left. He's not in the penalty box. Oh, yeah, actually, you know what they did? It's the penalty box still, but they've removed the box. That's something. We'll say he's in the penalty area then. And he's getting ready to come out in 10 seconds. Marshfield's going to kill off this power play. It does up here. It's now down to 5 seconds. The puck drifting down into the Plymouth North zone. And they certainly, I think, gave Joe Lawrence the benefit there if they called that icing. I don't know what else that call was, but they are facing off in the Plymouth North end, so if it was an icing call, it was an errant one. So glad everything sounds good. The Wi-Fi, again, apologize to Stacy Reisman and then the folks at Marshfield High School who asked me to come on today, getting on at the last second. This is my style sometimes. Oh, and then here's a puck carrier for Marshfield, and I thought he was almost able to slip. That was Jake Mastrangelo. Turns out the Wi-Fi here at Armstrong Arena is pretty good. So that's a plus. We're getting down to Marshfield High School has a few more games left. Not sure if we have any more broadcasts this season where it'll take us, since we're not doing the games at Hobomok. A shot is taken, and a save is made by the Plymouth goaltender, Zach Cormier. From Jake Mastrangelo. 6 minutes, 14 seconds remaining in the first period. I personally have a broadcast triple header. Plan on going to Cape Cod after this for what's going to be the second half of Cape Cod High School hockey game of the week. This is offside on Plymouth North. Limited fan attendance, no away fans allowed for this one, so no Marshfield fans. So you folks watching for Marshfield, to your benefit, not able to come inside today, but there are some folks watching. Puck pushed to the possession of Plymouth North and moved along near side in neutral before Marshfield stepping back into offensive ice. Collected here and moved along further by Jake Hemingway after a fed to him by Cam McGettrick. And now a play in front. And the whistle sounds here as Plymouth North was ready to stream on out to the Marshfield zone. Penalty's been called here. Hooking call on Plymouth North. This is the first power play of the game for Marshfield. Aiden Kelly is the penalized player. Face-off win for Marshfield. Shot right off the face-off. Out of play taken by Jake Hemingway. Face-off win for Marshfield again. The pass to Hemingway, and he'll bank it off the boards and deep. Battle for it in the near corner in the Plymouth North zone. Worked out to the blue line. And pass back from Connor Merrick. Now the battle for it is in neutral. And eventually taken by Dan Kane. And then it's Hemingway crossing the blue line, but they're going to blow this dead for offside on Marshfield High School. As we're down to the last 5 minutes of play in the first period, and about a minute and a half to go on the power play for Marshfield. Passed on. This is a turnover. Marshfield, though, recovers. Unable to get in there for the shot was Evan Hollisey for Plymouth North. Now Marshfield on offense with the power play continuing. The puck carrier is Jake Mastrangelo. He passes to Brady Clark. Shot blocked. Drifting in front of the net. Marshfield player goes down. And this is going to be another penalty on Plymouth North. This is going to be a 5-on-3 for 51 seconds. Plymouth North folks don't like it. The penalized player is Dylan Deering. And Marshfield wins the faceoff once more. It's moved along the line. And passed up top. Shot off the glass from Brady Clark. Put in on the follow-up. It's a power play goal on the 5-on-3. Marshfield had plenty of time on the 5-on-3 left. They cash in fairly early. And the first one to the bench, and I believe this, the goal scorer here is Jake Mastrangelo. .408 remaining in the first period, and a minute 48 left on the secondary power play for Marshfield. Set up in front, almost the third goal for Andrew Guilfoyle. Marshfield unable to keep this puck in the zone. The race for the puck was coming towards us and controlled by Marshfield in their own zone. Jake Hemingway the flip, and in time getting out of the zone is Connor Merrick. Zone entry for Marshfield. Carrying on the wing was Will Doherty. And further puck movement for the Rams. Stepping along the boards and then drifting away. Puck taken off the stick of the Marshfield skater Merrick, and Plymouth North gets it down. And still killing off the penalty here. Another minute of power play time about for Marshfield. We've had the stoppage. There was some contact that didn't result in a penalty. Action continues in the Plymouth North zone. The power play for Marshfield is down to about 15 seconds. Puck passed up top. And holding and shooting from the top of the right circle is Brady Clark, and off the end boards. Marshfield's going to get one more crack at this with the power play coming to an end. It is played out in front on the Marshfield stick and rescued at the line. Shot into traffic, not making on net from Brady Clark. The Plymouth North skater who came out from the penalty area went right to the bench, and so that gave Marshfield a few more seconds here of action with the man advantage, but now it's Plymouth North going on the man advantage. The hooking call to Marshfield's Clark, and so a reversal of fortune here. For Plymouth North. Face-off win for Plymouth North. Rip, and just missing. Connor McLaughlin, and cleared by Marshfield. Under 2 minutes to play in the first period. 2-0 the score, Marshfield leads. Zone entry for Plymouth North. Messi unable to progress further before Marshfield clears. Under 100 seconds remaining in the first period. Players go down behind the Marshfield net. Merrick for Marshfield. Cole Raposa for Plymouth North. Now Marshfield clears. About a 10-second differential between how much time is left in the period and how much time is left on the power play. Going wide with this, and player goes down behind the Marshfield net. For Plymouth was Kevin Norwood. 3 Plymouth North players on the boards, and passed out to the line. Wrister, oh, and the save was made by the Marshfield goaltender Healy. Moved to the far side with less than a half minute to go in the period. Pass gets across, and Norwood couldn't hit the one-timer. And Marshfield clears. 5 seconds left on the power play. Marshfield repossesses, and they'll get puck thrown out into the hallway behind the Marshfield bench. And 10 seconds left in the period. And let's see where we put this face-off. Marshfield's going to take it in their own zone. Not on the power play here, but Marshfield gets just a tad more offensive zone time. Off the face-off, shot was blocked, and the action developing right in front of us. Buzzer sounds before Marshfield can get one more shot on net. 2-0 Marshfield over Plymouth North in this special South Shore edition of the Cape Cod High School Hockey Game of the Week, live on Twitch via Twitter. We'll take the break and come back. Hi everybody, welcome back to the Cape Cod High School Hockey Game of the Week, live on Twitch via Twitter. This special South Shore edition. It is 2-0 Marshfield High School over Plymouth North, as we are now in the second period. And the 2-0 lead for Marshfield. Goals in that first from Will Doherty, and they give the second one to Cam McGettrick, the primary assist to Brady Clark, who had shot it. And both of them were rebound goals. Scored for Marshfield. One very early, and the second not so early. The second was a power play goal. And Marshfield had to kill off power play at the very end of that second period, but now they face this even strength attack from a team that's looking to get back into this one. Plymouth North with it in the offensive zone, leaks back to the line, but look out here, it's going to be pushed the other way. Cam McGettrick looking for a second. Save was made by the Plymouth goaltender Zach Cormier. And now it's going to be a save the other way as Joe Lawrence took the shot. Aiden Healy with the save. Captain for Marshfield's got the C. You're seeing that more and more with goalies these days. Hey, we got a penalty coming up. This is on Plymouth. Will Doherty to the net. Oh, bless Will Doherty's heart. He passed when I thought he should have shot. Yeah, I thought the clear shot there. And try to catch the goalie out of position and catch him off guard with the pass to Dan Kane that didn't work out. Net came off. And Marshfield is going to go back on the power play here. Early in the second period. Plymouth North will get the early clear. Plymouth North. Keep it in the offensive zone. Marshfield will control now and get it out to neutral. This pass ahead. And stabbed out by the home team to get it out. They are the Plymouth North Eagles, by the way. Attempting to pass it out to the prime slot area. Jake Mastrangelo. Further action here. Save is made by the Plymouth North goaltender and facing a shooting gallery now. That one went wide. First one did not from Brady Clark. Cross icer. Collected by Mastrangelo. Sent back to him from Nick Soretis. Now Mastrangelo passes back to Soretis. And it's a score! Jake Mastrangelo and Nick Soretis worked that one pretty well. And it's Mastrangelo with the goal. Marshfield leads 3-0. Another power play goal. Time of the goal, 3:01 of the second. Marshfield's right back in. And looking good here, the Rams. Shot from the line, knocked down traffic. And now battle for it near side. It's moved along by Marshfield. And then back in it, back deep. And now migrates to the far side, and Plymouth North's not going to get this clear initially, and not the second time either. Great keep in at the line work by Tommy Carroll, and then a shot on goal is a save for the Plymouth goaltender Cormier, and a stoppage in play with 11 minutes and 17 seconds remaining in the second period. What do you want to know about Marshfield? What do you want me to tell you about Marshfield? Their most playoff appearance, most recent significant playoff appearance for this state championship winning team. 2018, they lost in the Division I finals to Waltham. Moving from the Atlantic Coast League independent team to the Patriot League, and looking to make noise in the upcoming Patriot League playoffs, which will be the end-all be-all with no state tournament this year. It's an offside call on Marshfield. Won Division State 1 titles in 2016 and 2011. And lots of alum on this team playing junior hockey. Players that I run across on a regular basis. Max Burham for the Walpole Express in the Eastern Hockey League. Bryce McDonough with the Bridgewater Bandits in the USPHL. Also Colin Wojciechowski for the Boston Advantage NCDC team in lower levels. Former Ram captain Ryan Warsofsky from the 2006 championship team, now coaching American Hockey League 19/20 season. He was with Charlotte. And this season, the head coach for the AHL team in Chicago. There is a delay penalty coming up here on Plymouth North. Another power play coming up for Marshfield. Head contact, the call. on Kevin Norwood. Another junior player of note, Aiden Connolly with the Maine NAHL team this year. So Marshfield High School, championship pedigree, recently made it to the big dance, the big title game, lost, and plenty of players that have moved on to play higher levels of hockey. Oh, and it's worth also letting you know that the superintendent of Marshfield Schools, Jeffrey Granatino, he's the president of the MIAA, so very honored to be here watching this one, and watching as Marshfield has just scored once more. Right on the blue crease, Dan Kane pounces and puts it into an open net. And it's 4-0 Marshfield. This is a team that is looking very good this season. As more games than not recently have been multi-goal wins for Marshfield, and they're getting close to what the final score was when these two teams played at the end of January at Marshfield. A 5-0 win for Marshfield over Plymouth North, and they're up 4-0 here with still plenty of time left to go in this one. This will be aired into the Plymouth North zone. Conversely, there's plenty of time for Plymouth North to try and get back into this. They've given up the power plays, and Marshfield's made them pay with two of them. Big shot off the glass. Marshfield in the offensive zone once more. The shot taken from the point, and now scramble time in front. And this whistle blows. That big thunderous hit you just saw and heard. Knock the dry erase board right off. And it's back up.
And now
face-off win for Marshfield. Kept in on the line by Brady Clark. And this will be a run for it into the Marshfield zone. Not seeing action recently. Goaltender Aiden Healy is watching as play develops in his zone now. But is Marshfield going to let Plymouth North set up? Maybe not. Marshfield players got it running behind his own net and coming out near side with it now. Turns it right over, and well, there's a save. Matt Vanetta with the shot on the turnover, and Aiden Healy saves his teammate's bacon. I didn't realize, by the way, we're here, you see where we are. You know where we are now. And perhaps you saw, apparently, I walked and set up right in the quote-unquote locker room of Marshfield High School. Outdoor, open air is the name of the game for these players. I'm sure they're all looking forward to returning to their locker rooms, their safe haven, but not today. Four 4-0 Marshfield leads. This comes out in front of the Marshfield net. It's grabbed by a Ram who's got the room, and he's actually not going in a straight line at all, but effective nonetheless. Will Doherty will dump and chase. Puck out to the line, unable to be kept in the zone by Connor Merrick. And now rolling deep into the Marshfield zone once more with 6.5 minutes almost remaining. We're getting down to it in the second. My name is Jim McCabe. You're watching as I think Plymouth North is going to get a power play now. This Cape Cod High School Hockey Game of the Week special South Shore edition. Live on Twitch via Twitter. A cross-checking penalty to Marshfield. And this one is on Connor Merrick for interference. So here it is, a chance for Plymouth North. The Eagles going on the man advantage here, and Aiden Healy. This is my second year seeing Aiden Healy, and I remember the only game that I had on the Cape Cod High School Hockey Game of the Week last year that involved Marshfield versus Barnstable. Aiden Healy was lights out. Barnstable, after going down 1-0, really threw the kitchen sink at him, and Healy just stopped it all. So let's see what he has to do here. He's going to watch us. This is going to be a short-handed breakaway. And the save is made by Zach Cormier on Nick Soretis. And the net's off behind Cormier. That's a big save. Still a 4-goal differential in this one. 5 goals differential seems a lot more daunting, but maybe that's going to give Plymouth North some jazz here on that big breakaway stop that was just made. And Healy stopping one the other way. The wrister on the quick zone entry and shot by Joe Lawrence. And a face-off coming up here in the Marshfield zone. 6 minutes even remaining in the second. Face-off win for Plymouth North. Brister. And not sure what that hit. It wound up going off the end boards. Pass across the line. Wrist shot from the far side by Joe Lawrence. Save is made by Aiden Healy. Face-off win for Plymouth North. Once again, the shot taker is Joe Lawrence. It was blocked. Second chance in front. And that one stays out. And the power play goes on for another minute here for Plymouth North. And Marshfield's not going to get the clear all the way down. Went off a Plymouth North player, I think. Evan Hollisey has it for the Eagles. And running out of room, got it to the point. And point to point. Lawrence guides it to the net. Player down low had it for Plymouth North. Puck moved further. And PN unable to keep it in. This is Lawrence. Big number 5 for Plymouth North, dancing into the Marshfield zone, and then a nice move follow up by Evan Hollisey to hold on for a moment before puck now taken the other way, and a big shove down on that man that had it for Marshfield, Soretis, via Joe Lawrence. I just told you how big he was, and he must have heard me and said, "I'll show you how big I am." And this is a wrister out of play from the shot Jake Hemingway off the Plymouth North stick. This, I thought it was off the Plymouth North stick. Oh, it is going to be a face-off. I was distracted by the one official going and closing the penalty box door. I just saw something that I'm surprised I haven't seen a lot more of, to be honest with you. Referee wearing the mask took a cloth and wiped his face shield. You hear about the glasses fogging up from the masks. Referees are dealing with it too. Wiped off. This is a no goal. It was put in, looked like, by Jake Pestrangelo. Looked like it went into the net. The net came off though. So that stops play. Face-off win for Marshfield. This puck jabbed at. Slapper won't make it on net from Jake Reisman. And a loose puck is controlled by Plymouth North. And, you know, I told you that as far as Marshfield High School is concerned, I've been communicating with Stacy Reisman, I assume the parent of the player Reisman. Am I saying your name right? We've had the conversations on, I haven't met in person, but we've had many conversations. And if you're watching, Stacy, you can text me. I'll see the text on the phone. Currently being used to broadcast the game. This is Marshfield getting out to, forced out to neutral actually, as now into their own zone. Power play that was ongoing for Marshfield has ended. Marshfield's up to, I think, 5 now. Deep into the Plymouth North zone. Marshfield on the forecheck. Moved along to the near side. And Plymouth North will clear. And this one goes down on the Marshfield goaltender Healy, who keeps it alive. Loose puck, Plymouth North trying to control, and the player out in neutral does so. Dumping in is Carter Mento. This is delayed offside for Plymouth North. So that didn't work out exactly the way was hoped. A big hit applied on Connor Merrick from Evan Hollisey. Reisman. I also look at the Twitch chat. I apologize. Reisman. Any other names you hear wrong, that Twitch chat is the way to go. Marshfield leading 4-0 late here in the second period, trying to get it out of their zone. And at the red line, dumped back into the Marshfield zone by Cole Raposa for Plymouth North. Marshfield's going to get this out. Tipped off the stick of Dan Kane and deep into the Plymouth North zone. And it's a turnover. Shot goes off the base of the net. Jammed on as good as anything. Shot off the net where it went off of instead of off the goaltender or whatever else. Marshfield almost was able to bang one home on the follow-up in front. Soritas. That's another one. All right. Watch for number 15 to come out here at some point from Marshfield. Pass. Oh, that was a good pass. From 16 to 9, Andrew Guilfoyle to Dan Kane. Kane couldn't finish. Stoppage and play. And we're going to have a face-off coming up here in the Plymouth North zone. And Plymouth North controlling in their own zone. Man's got it far side, clears it out. Sent back the other way by Brady Clark. Plymouth North making this difficult. Marshfield penetrates. Shot on goal. Score! Jake Mastrangelo has got his second. On the shot that somehow got squeaked through Zach Cormier, it's a 5-0 lead for Marshfield. .3 seconds remaining in the second period. And this one looks to be all Marshfield. With one more period of play coming up. We got another penalty. And this is killing Plymouth North. The trips to the penalty area. This one is called against Jack O'Connell. I think the call there was elbowing. I believe Marshfield's up to a half dozen power plays now. They've scored twice. Plymouth North doesn't clear here. Puck holder is Brady Clark, giving it to Jake Mastrangelo. Back to Clark. Shifts into that one-timer. Actually goes as a pass. And it's Clark up top. Brister. And shot block. Evan Hollisey feels no pain. Got to block shots now for sure if you're Plymouth North. No questions about it. Save is made. Cormier maybe stopping another. 2 saves possibly on the doorstep. Marshfield gets a few more cracks at things in the last moments of the second period. Cracks at things, all plural. Yep. 5-0 Marshfield leads Plymouth North. This Cape Cod High School Hockey Game of the Week Special South Shore Edition. We'll take a break and come back. Welcome back, everybody. Cape Cod High School Hockey Game of the Week, Special South Shore Edition. South Shore teams are Marshfield and Plymouth North. And Marshfield has the 5-0 lead on Plymouth North as we start in the third period. And Marshfield is on the power play once more in this one. They've been on it frequently and they've scored twice. Battle for behind the net. Marshfield's got it. And the pass goes out. And further back to the distributor, Brady Clark. And just swept from the near point by Matt Lawler in deep. And now this is cleared by Plymouth North. Here's how we've gotten here. Marshfield's goals have been scored by Will Doherty, Cam McGettrick, and 2 for Jake Mastrangelo. The third and the fifth goal. And between those 2 for him was a goal for Dan Kane. And an icing call on Marshfield. So this is going to be face off in their zone. On the ensuing action, it's hammered out of the Plymouth North zone and controlled here by Marshfield. This will go in to the Eagle end and controlled by Matt Vanetta. Moved along, Marshfield keeping it in the zone. So Plymouth North has to do some calculated passing. They do that, but Marshfield doesn't care. They dump it back in. Looking to keep this puck in the opposite side of Aiden Healy, who's pitching the shutout. Marshfield's got the puck moving in front. Didn't get the shot. There was a big time block. That's going to produce an injury timeout. The player was not trying to get an injury timeout. He's trying to get up and head off. He's right in front of his own bench. So not a lot of distance. I completely missed it. I tried tracking him down. The shot taker was Jared Wright. You probably saw it in real time, but they're going to attend to that player. Hope he is able to make the recovery. My guess was that it was number 9, Tomasello, but I'm not 100% sure. All right, so we're back to action. A dump in from neutral. And this is handled by the Marshfield goaltender, Aiden Healy. And we've played just over a couple minutes here in the third period. Steered along. Plymouth North keeping it in, getting a shot on goal. Now, this is cleared. Sorry, everybody. Stream dropped out for a second there. All right, we're back. Haven't missed anything. Still 5-0. Marshfield leads Plymouth North. Probably lost about 30 seconds there. Marshfield clears into the Plymouth North zone and it's chased down. And controlled by the Rams. The pass from Dan Kane, he's got a goal in this one. Moved on further, jammed out in front of the net by Andrew Guilfoyle, but it stayed out. And Plymouth North clears as it starts to get dark here in southeastern Massachusetts. And you can see the daylight fading on the far side of the ice rink. Here in the third period, Marshfield with this commanding lead. Got the first goal early, used the power play to their advantage. It's been the biggest bugaboo for Plymouth North, I would say, in this game. And they're going to get a chance here, but Hayden Healy is able to deny Dylan Deering. Shot from Deering. Save from Hayden Healy. And Marshfield probably doesn't want too many more of those. And this one, try to make it an easy blanking for their goaltender. And that's about the point we're at now. Less worried about who's going to get the win in this one. 9.5 minutes to play in the third. And this is almost a 3-line pass. It's just onside. Controlling and firing it towards the net was Jack Price for Marshfield, and it goes out of play on the pass to him from Nick Saritas. And all that looked good for Marshfield. Face off in the Plymouth North zone. It's, what did that hit? Oh, I guess that was a save. Jake Hemingway's shot, I thought that went in. It rebounded out quickly. Might have been optical illusion on my part. This is a puck down into the Marshfield zone, and this Plymouth North player who had a touch on just played it off the end boards. Trying to get to this further. Number 26, I don't think I have number 26 on my roster, might be the only one, and hurled down into the Plymouth North zone. It's icing. Well, let me tell you what Marshfield High School has left coming up here on the schedule. According to what I have here, and if you folks are watching and I'm missing any of the games, let me know on the Twitch chat. But I've got just one actually versus Hingham tomorrow. This schedule says that's the last game of the season for Marshfield. I'm not 100% sure about that. And this is Healy making at least 2 saves, maybe a third. Initial shot that came in from the wing, jammed time in front. Now backhanded puck goes wide from Josh Bates. Marshfield defending and keeping the puck out. Plymouth North forces the issue further. Now it's taken by this Marshfield skater who has to go behind his net, putting on the brakes. This is Mastrangelo and giving it on. And the puck is out to neutral. Big contact to the right of the Marshfield bench. This It's going to be a shot. Aiden Healy makes a save on the offering from Braden Jones that may have been going wide. Well, one way or the other, we'll say that we're getting down to the end of things here, and Marshfield coming into this game, they beat Situate 5-2. 2-2 tie against Hanover, 2-2 tie against Duxbury, 5-2 loss to Hingham. Whitman-Hanson they beat 5-0 and 7-2. So a pair of games that resulted in 5-goal differentials for Marshfield over Whitman-Hanson. A 2-1 win over Silver Lake. That previous 5-0 win I mentioned over Plymouth North. And a 3-2 win versus Duxbury. So a 6-1-2 record for Marshfield High School. Coming into this game, looking to get their 7th win with exactly 7 minutes to play in the third. But the officials have determined this face-off needs to be taken again. And they don't put any time back up on the clock. So we'll drop it with 6:58. Healy watches one go by. And another one comes out in front. The Marshfield goaltender's got this one. And just a tad bit of coming together after the whistle, but it's quickly extinguished by the words of the officials. Marshfield getting the puck into the offensive zone. Here's Plymouth North moving the puck into Marshfield ice. And a penalty. Let's see who this is on. Oh, Marshfield. Some Brady Clark. Interference call on Clark, who gets an explanation before heading off. And what do we have here? We now have a timeout that's been called. Well, I think I've given you all my Marshfield fun facts that I've been saving since the start of this season. They have accumulated. I think one alum I didn't mention for Marshfield was Patrick Shea. And Patrick Shea, the Marshfield native and multi-year player for the Rams, went on to have a 4-year career with the University of Maine. He's now 23 years old, Division I Maine. And he scored 20 goals in 4 seasons. So just another example of success Marshfield has had on the ice the last few years. Plymouth North trying to get on the scoreboard. The shot wouldn't make it on net. And the shorthanded Marshfield player Cerritos carried it as far as he could. Zone entry for Plymouth. Quickly, but then dashed away from the stick of Kevin Norwood. Jammed off the near side glass and down to the Plymouth North zone. Five and a half minutes to go in the third period. Jim McCabe here with you on Twitch via Twitter. Cape Cod High School Hockey Game of the Week, special South Shore edition. 5-0 Marshfield over Plymouth North. Marshfield with the zone entry. Remember, they're the short-handed team here. I've gotten it backwards again. That happens sometimes. This goes to pass. A body pass as this puck was in the Marshfield zone. And a body down puck by Carter Mento. But he couldn't jam it home after that. But a good pass to him. Half minute to go on the power play, and the Eagles win this faceoff. And is going to try and backdoor it and swing and miss time for Cole Raposa. Was gotten to him, but he couldn't finish. Now the goaltender for Plymouth North came out and had some involvement there, almost disastrous, but this all works out. Fed puck in the left circle in the Marshfield zone didn't go for Plymouth North. Official comes to shut the door. You know what you were about to see? You're about to see me go do it. I'm right next to it. Shot, Healy, the save on the shot from Matt Finetta. Now Raposa in his own zone for Plymouth North gets it out. Now it's Mastrangelo for Marshfield on hat-trick watch. Shot just missed. And Plymouth North able to run the other way. An offside call on PM. 3:37 to go in the third period. This goes out of play. I would like to again invite you to tune in tonight. I am involved in a personal broadcast triple header today. Junior and 2 Massachusetts high school. And I'm heading over the Cape Cod Canal after this. I'm not sure which game I'm doing though. I have to look. I have to see how much time I have. I got to eat food, and we'll see how much time we have after that. There's a couple games going on in the Cape tonight. Aiden Healy casually lets the puck bounce off him. Danger time around. Staying out with less than 3 minutes to go. Tell you, Plymouth North, they're working hard until the final buzzer in this one. And they spent a lot of time in the offensive zone in this third period. Nothing to show for it. But Marshfield shouldn't get complacent yet. Shouldn't get complacent until they're off the ice for the final time. Aiden Healy, another good performance in my personal time of seeing Aiden Healy. He's going to make a save here, yes. Predicted that one apparently. Evan Howlesey couldn't get it past him. And for once, the broadcaster jinx works the other way. Healy with a nice save there. Looks like he just got a piece of that from Howlesey. So, might that be the final good chance for Plymouth North. They still got 2 minutes and change remaining. And another puck out in front. It filters on back. The glass shot from Jim Lawrence. Now getting to this first is going to be Carter Mento, giving it out to the line. Shot goes way over the net from Matt Vanetta. .100 seconds remaining in the game. Plymouth North has made this interesting just as far as making Marshfield earn the shutout. But what a game here for Marshfield High School. One more time to tell you the goal scorers in this one. Will Doherty, Cam McGettrick, 2 for Jake Mastrangelo, and Dan Kane, all scored in the first 2 periods of this one. So if this current score holds up, you're giving the goal to Doherty, that very early first period goal, or possibly to McGettrick if Plymouth North is able to bang one home here. Now it's dumped in from the red line by Aiden Kelly. Less than a minute to play in the third. Marshfield High School finishing the season strong. Regular season. We'll see how things look in the postseason. It's going to be played deep into the Plymouth North zone with 20 seconds left. Tending his goal. Well today, Aiden Healy. And just 10 seconds left. He watches as play goes on in the Plymouth North zone. Marshfield's going to try and keep it in here with 5 seconds left, and Aiden Healy can feel it now. The 5-0 final is what we're going to write down. Marshfield with the win over Plymouth North today / tonight. And a good game for the Rams. Second straight time that they beat Plymouth North 5-0 this season. Well, my name is Jim McCabe. I say to you, thank you for watching and listening to this one. And one more time, the final score, 5-0 Marshfield over Plymouth North. This special South Shore edition of the Cape Cod High School Hockey Game of the Week. Saying so long for now, and we'll see you for the next one.